You send in 41,000 emails, 350 voice messages, 744 tweets, 48 Facebook messages, and 106 letters.
So today is designed for March. I hope these mics are working, the microphones are working, and it's getting worse and worse. The pressure on my jaw is getting worse and worse. The encapsulation process, or where it's encapsulated your power. So basically you can see the encapsulation process where it's brought, it's like a dome-like shape that's encapsulated behind your eyes, that's leaving me in a controlled state, getting tighter on my jaw and tighter on the back of my skull on an hourly process, costing me every day. It's getting worse and worse. My ability to project or speak or project vocally is getting worse and worse as the pressure gets tighter and tighter on my jaw. My ability to speak for myself or control over my own life getting worse and worse as I'm subject to catastrophic and crippling internal braking sessions with my jaw getting tighter and tighter. Basically, the encapsulation process, or the dome-like shape that's over my eyes, is pressing tighter and tighter on my jaw and on my internal organs. My ability to get power is getting worse and worse, so I can't vocalise what I'm trying to say. All these videos are just saying the same thing over and over again for 6 years. That's because they snagged my ability to project or get power, and it's just getting worse and worse. As the processing it's physical crippling, tightening my jaw completely up, with all my ability to breathe and all my ability to project or get power snagged. Not been to the gym properly months, potentially years now. Well over last year. I can't remember the last time I did a full workout in the gym. Obviously, I'm homeless. It's now going on to 3 years. Being unemployed now, or being out of permanent employment for now 6 years, 7 years. Controlled state getting worse and worse as the process. The more mortification of self that occurs, or the more stripping out or breaking sessions, or committing crime against my power to strip it out, the more that happens and the more that occurs, the more pressure is going on my jaw, more pressure on the back of my skull, more pressure. The controlled state's getting worse and worse, putting pressure on my internal organs, the back of my skull. Like I said, I have not had a full erection now, a full penis erection, in well over a year, potentially longer, 18 months plus, and it's getting worse and worse. They're stripping more and more of my physical sex power out in society, more and more of my ability to get sex power or feelings of sex power in society. I've now deemed myself, obviously, like I've said, incapable of engaging in sex completely because of my penis size has shrunk 66%. Crippling breaking sessions, committing crime against my power internally and stripping it out into the controlled state. So I'm basically a punch bag where they're committing crime against my power internally, stripping my power out and internalising it. And they've done that much now, internalising my power into the controlled state. The amount of pressure on the back of my skull is heavier than a weight, like a lead weight, and my pressure on my organ. My ability to breathe is getting worse and worse. Serious catastrophic controlled state with the dome-like shape and the controlled state pressure on my internal organs, crippling braking sessions, catastrophic braking sessions, stripping out myself, costing me every day. It's nearly summertime. I've been waiting to go on this hunger strike now for over a year in a critical condition, costing me every minute or every day in a controlled state, committing crime against me internally. Braking sessions, catastrophic crippling braking sessions into my power, all around the clock, 24 hours a day. More pressure on my jaw, more pressure on my skull, getting worse and worse. Serious braking sessions continues, costing me every day of my life. This is now March, and the hunger strikers have been waiting for a full year until summertime to go on hunger strike, because you can't go on hunger strike any other time of the year because you'll just die instantly. Problem continues, critical condition, inhumane to be alive, costing me every hour, every day, with crippling braking sessions, stripping my power out and internalising it, putting more pressure on my jaw, costing me more quality of life, stripping my power out and internalising it, being used as a punch bag, committing crime against me internally, stripping my power out. Forced suicide continues, costing me every minute or every day of my life. Critical condition, they've destroyed somebody's life.